And now we are going to the signal class. So we are going to generate the trace signal based on the strategy we define. So we are going to create a class called signal, and we need to initiate it. The first method we are going to create is the trace signal. So self.trace signal equals, we know that when the difference trend day equals 0, this one, then we know there's the change of trend. So we generate signal for May 7th. We just use numpy.where. We use this again, where the difference equals 0, then we generate the signal to be equal to the trend day, right? Because the trend day tells us whether it's 1 is up or it is -1 going down. So we just return a trend day, otherwise return 0. So let's change that, because the difference is from the strategy class. So we use the strategy bracket dot the difference trend day. The difference trend day is coming from here. Difference trend day, which is this one. It is a method. So we need a bracket here. So when it equals to 0, we know that we need to return the strategy dot trend day. Trend day is also a method, so we need a bracket. Let's go back and return self.trace signal. We want to use, I just give it a name, ts equals signal class, so that I don't need to type signal bracket again and again. Okay, so let's create a new column to see if we get it right. So trace signal equals ts, which is the abbreviation of signal class, dot trace signal method. I just print the 85 to 125. Let's print that out. Shift enter. So we have the difference of trend is 0, so it's a change, right? Because it's going down on May 7 and it was going up the day before. We just return the trend day of current day, which is -1. Okay, otherwise it's 0. And also this day, June 15th, going up today and it was going down yesterday. So it's a change, and we return the signal of current day, which is 1. We generate the signal, but we cannot trade on the current day, right? Because we generate the signal based on the adjusted close. That means we only know whether we are going to buy or sell at the end of the day. So we cannot trade at the current day, right? So we can only trade based on our signal on the day after. Trade at the open price or whatever price the day after. So we are going to define the order when the time when we are going to place our order. So we just know that self order equals to, and we use the numpy.where function again. When we start our calculation of moving average, the condition, then we are going to return the previous day's trade signal. We can use the numpy.roll, and we are going to roll one day, rolling the previous day's trade signal. If the previous trade day was a buy signal, then we just return a buy signal, and vice versa. Otherwise, we return 0. So we go back to the formula. When the condition of the strategy class holds, then we are going to roll back to previous day's trade signal to be our order. So we are going to return the signal class dot trade signal, which is here, and we roll back by 1 day, which is the previous day. Otherwise, we return 0. Okay, then we return self.order, and let's print out one more column to see if we are right. Order equals signal class dot order, and it is a method, so we need a bracket. Shift enter. just roll. Oh, found method. You know what? I must have something wrong here because I forgot the bracket again. The trace signal. Because a trace signal is a method. Okay, so let's do shift enter again. Okay, so when the previous day, which is May 7th, is a sell signal, which is -1. Then today, we are going to sell. It's based on the previous day's trade signal. Also the same, let's pick the day. So when the previous day was a buy signal, a +1, then we are going to buy, place the order today. So that just finish out the signal class.